Way to show us how it's done, buddy.
Yeah, look at it right there, just right all the way down.
Yo, what is up, Bourbon Crew? It is March the 3rd, and we got invited by Master Distiller Bryan Smith of Hard Truth to go down there and take a tour of their distillery and taste some of the amazing things they have coming up. So we are getting ready to head to Indianapolis. Ben's flying in from Austin, Texas. Ed's flying in from Atlanta, Georgia. We're going to have a great bottle share tonight, have a lot of fun, eat some dinner, and then wake up tomorrow and head down to Hard Truth Distilling and hopefully shoot a lot of good footage for you guys. Super excited to taste what they've got going on. Their Sweet Mash Rye was my surprise whiskey of the year for a 2 to 3 year rye. It's insane. So we're just going to fire up the car here, and then we'll get to Indy and see what kind of fun we have. See you guys in a bit. So the next morning, we woke up and made our way to Hard Truth Distillery in Brown County, Indiana, which is a beautiful, quaint little town. I'm sorry, I'm watching my neighbor's dog and say, hey, Rimster. Made our way to Brown County. Beautiful, quaint little town. Beautiful day. We picked a perfect day. We got there, if I'm honest, man, I was so hungover. I've never been to a distillery hungover, and I did not feel like drinking whiskey. Really felt like staying in bed, to be honest. I also had a cold, but we made it work. We got there. Bryan met us at the door and took us in and poured cocktails for us, which was probably the best thing that could have happened, because once we started having some cocktails, I started feeling really good. Bryan put us on the side-by-side and gave us a tour of their property. They have 325 acres there, deer everywhere. Just an amazing property. You guys have got to go check this place out if you're down in Indiana.
Right there, so that's how big it was. We blew it out. We can hold about 12 to 15. Like he was saying, Brown County is, geographically is really unique from the rest of Indiana. It's where the Laurentide ice sheet stopped and then went back. And so when it went back, it just, all that water carved out, pushed off.
But after the tour of the property, he took us on a tour of their operations and showed us everything. Bryan was so gracious with his time. We spent half the day with him. And after the tour of the property, which was amazing, he took us to lunch, ordered, appetizers, and sat there and ate lunch, got to know Bryan, which was fantastic. It was just a great day. Even met the investors, some of the main investors at Hard Truth, which were also very nice guys.
Don't let me
ejecting up. The steam liberates the alcohol, goes up in vapor, hits this first condenser, cold water, turns into basically one-time distilled whiskey, and then goes down, drops into the doubler reboils it. Second distillation.
After dinner, he took us to the Rick House, and we got to try. Obviously, you guys know I'm a huge fan of Batch 1, Hard Truth Batch 1. So we have that. If I can get my face out of the way here. So we got Batch 1. We picked up Batch 2, and we got to try Batch 3 of their Sweet Mash Rye. Batch 2 is very, very close to Batch 1. I think I might like it a little more than Batch 1. But man, they're so close. It's like splitting hairs. Doesn't really matter. Batch 3 stood out to me above Batch 1 and Batch 2. So I'm excited for that to hit the market. You guys are not going to want to miss that. In addition to that, we thieved out of tons of barrels.
The last thing in the world you're going to ever see me do is release bourbon too early. Y'all get over here so you
Don't go around and waste my time.
Okay. Yeah, it might suck in.
A generation of my time.
Go all the way in so you get all the way through.
We were in the Rick House for a long time, just tasting whiskeys he's experimenting with, and he is doing some amazing things. Even showed us the smokehouse, which I'll put on B-roll.
These in, and then actually these are meant, then they go right into the bung of the barrel, and we smoke them. Smoke's not going too hard right now, but we smoke them for like 2 hours, about 2 hours. So we have hickory, maplewood, and applewood smoke that we do the barrels, and then we let the whiskey rest in them for about 6 to 8 weeks, and it picks up that nice smoke. It picks up,
which was very, very cool. So tasted all those whiskeys, and then went back in to one of their buildings, tried their bourbon maple cream, which is better than Buffalo Trace's bourbon cream by a mile. Tried a lot of their other liqueurs. They're just doing some amazing things. So if you guys haven't heard of Hard Truth, definitely start checking their stuff out. If you haven't been to their location, they do like the covered bridge festivals and stuff down there. So gorgeous area, gorgeous state park, gorgeous town. I heard in the fall it's absolutely crazy busy down there, but just an overall awesome experience, and I was so thankful to share that with 2 of my first Patreon members, with Ed and Ben. We laughed, and it feels like we've known each other forever, even though we just met through this internet thing and through the channel. So that's what this is about. It's about building relationships more than chasing unicorn bottles of bourbon. So Ben, Ed, thanks for a great weekend. Bryan from Hard Truth, thank you so much for your hospitality. It was an amazing weekend that I will never forget. We had a fantastic time, and I'm a fan of Hard Truths forever. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed the vlog. Until the next one, cheers, guys. I'm gonna put this to like some slow music.
Yeah, right here. I want to know how many drunken bachelorettes go down. Dude, total right down this hill. Shit, man.
But
big necklaces. Yeah. Just slap in the face on the wall.